Jesus.
Me.
Jerk.
Sam B.
Okay.
Shrunken head, broken legs, body parts on the concrete. Cut 'em up, butcher-style gators in the swamp.
Hello Undertow, finally Zombie Week comes to an end with a game that I've had my eye set on ever since I saw the release trailer for it. Dead Island is nothing short but a beautiful game, but my question before it came out was, will this game be as good as it looks? Well, on September 6th, this zombie action adventure game finally released. Prior to this coming out, myself, like many others out there, saw the slow motion trailer that had the ability to almost bring one to tears. However, the game is not nearly as intense as that trailer makes you feel. The part in this game where the zombies are ripping you apart really is, but there being a real punch or a twist to it, I can't say there's much of one. Starting out, you're a character on the beautiful island of Banoi. You can either play as Logan, Perna, Chien, or Sam B. Each of these characters have excellent bios, and if you select one, they'll tell you about themselves.
I used to be on top of the world, brother. All-pro quarterback 4 years running. Voted the sexiest Texan in 2004. Yeah, man, I beat out Dennis Quaid and Matthew McConaughey, for Christ's sake.
This was actually a disappointing part, though, because you really don't get to see much of their character develop during most of the gameplay. Now, I've been playing two files off and on as Chien and Sam B. They're my two favorites so far. Yet each character has a specialization to certain types of weaponry. I personally like Sam's use of blunt weapons. Now, Dead Island plays not like your typical zombie game. Once you start a new game, though, you can either choose to do quests, or you can even free roam. As far as gameplay, I find it very frustrating in games when weapons break down over time. However, the game makes up for it by giving you the ability to repair them, or upgrade, or allowing one to create their own items. For instance, at certain tool benches you can go to, you can take 2 things of nails you collect and add them to like a baseball bat or whatever item on that list in the screen. You want to do as much collecting as you can in this game because it all helps you out later in the long run. This felt like a very custom thing to throw into the game. The weapon gameplay in this is very melee heavy, which is a cool twist because not too many zombie games usually rely on that. It's usually shotgun here, shotgun there. I find the kicking effective in between slaps with a weapon because it helps preserve the weapon as long as you possibly can. You have a system in this that's similar to other RPGs out there. See, you level up, and when you do, you have a talent tree that you can spec into. There's a Fury class, Combat, and Survival. You'll notice you gain more experience with every zombie whose head you smash in. Speaking of, the gore in this is awesome. Once you get your hands on any kind of machete-like item, you can just cleave their head right off. Zombies on Banoi look pretty gruesome. That's the one thing I really do love about this game so far, is the models and the environments. But where there's love, there's also a little bit of resentment, right? I know my biggest complaint in this game was the facial rigging of the characters. You'd be interacting with quest-giving people at one point, and watching them talk sometimes is almost painful because the mouth movement doesn't match up with the voice, and it doesn't match up with the emotion going into the scene either sometimes. However, Dead Island is definitely worth trying because it's a new zombie game experience, and the co-op in it is what truly makes the game special. When you get together with other people and join in on the fun, that's what zombie killing's all about. See, the single player has its little issues. Almost gets a clean slate though when you get to play with the other players. This game is one to try out if you're a fan of RPGs, zombies, and action, or just straight up free roam. Just watch out you don't get bit by any of the local Walking Dead.